just at the beginning of his life. He knows that God breathes the breath of life into him every single day.
To see what he goes through, man, and still say, praise God, though, Daddy. You know, here I am worrying about a light bill that's due tomorrow. And he's like, God will take care of us, you know.
Most women, you know, when they have a child, it's like they imagine their child's whole life. You know, their whole life goes before their eyes. Their pivotal moments, like graduation from high school, their first girlfriend, they're getting married, you know, the wedding dance. I knew I would never have that.
Here you've got this little guy with this disease that he's been in pain since the day he took his very first breath, and he never complains. I've never heard that kid complain.
He was born without the collagen and genetic makeup that connects and binds his skin. And instead of having the 7 layers of skin that we would have, he only has 1, which is why they call it the butterfly skin, because it's as fragile as a butterfly's wing. And so any type of friction, any type of rubbing, anything causes the skin to completely come off. And so my middle child, Carlos, the one that passed away in 2013, had it. We went and we saw a geneticist, we went and talked to all kinds of people, and they told us that there was like absolutely no chance he would be born with it. They've never had siblings with the disease because it is so extremely rare. And he was born with exactly the same type as Carlos was born with.
I believe with Marky's, the way he is his testimony.
I think God sent him here to show the people what faith looks like. Okay, you're complaining, and some of your complaints are legit. They're understandable. But look at this.
He has every reason in the world to be angry and selfish. You know, when I come home to my son, who hasn't been able to get up for the entire day because his body's just hurt so bad, but he still smile on his face, happy to see me, and never hesitates to thank God for just the smallest little things.
Marky heard Resurrecting on YouTube.
We were on a car ride on the way back from one of Marky's iron infusions, and Resurrecting came on. And Marky was like, oh, Mommy, play that again, play that again, play that again.
Kind of like flooded his whole thing on music now. Now it's just like elevation worship, you know.
There's not a day that goes by in his life since he discovered that song that he does not listen to it.
Before he goes into surgery, when they're wheeling him into the operating room, he always wants worship music.
What are you listening to?
What's
Why do you listen to that before all of your stuff?
It's my favorite song.
Mm-hmm. He even told the doctors, like he demanded that they wrap the phone in something to make it sterile so he could play Resurrecting while they were, you know, trying to get his pick line in, because he wasn't going to let them touch him until he had that song. He says he is going to be resurrected, just like the song talks about, you know, that he's going to be resurrected in his perfect body.
I've got a good friend who lives in Charlotte who is connected with Elevation. After Marky gotten out of the hospital, he asked me, hey, how's Marky? And I said, oh, he's okay. I said, here, I want to send you this. So I sent him the link with Marky singing Resurrecting. He texted me back and he said, man, he said, I'm blown away. He said, I'm going to show this to the worship team. Let's go in the cafe.
Water.
They're in here.Ey're waiting on you, buddy.
Hi, sis.
Hi, sweetheart.
Shall we talk to
Oh.
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, Marky.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Oh man, you
It's our
bet.
pleasure.
Your story has been told a lot in Charlotte, North Carolina. You've been encouraging our whole team, encouraging a lot of people there, man, and we've been pumped to meet you for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, I've been trying to meet you guys too,
He's been talking about it every day when I get home. He's like, elevation worship, elevation worship.
This is my favorite Bible verse, John 14:6.
Yeah?
What does that say?
It says, Jesus said, You wait, you two, your life. No one gets their Father except through me. John 14:6.
Oh, man.
Did you get that hat custom made?
Yeah, I had it made.
I love that. That's awesome. I need to find me one of those.
Most people have memories. They have like these scrapbooks of like taking their kids to the ocean. You know, we could never do that. You know, Elevation Worship coming here was like our Disneyland.
Yesterday was a dream come true for Marky. He told me it was the best day of his life. He watches that video on YouTube over and over and over and over. Probably a million of the how many ever million views on that YouTube is Marky.
Your name is victory. All praise will rise to Christ our King. By your Spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrected.
Hey, Matt, I want to give you something. Huh?
What?
I want to give you my hat.
For real?
Yeah.
You're not gonna miss it?
No, I can always get another one.
Well, thanks.
He's given away a lot of things, you know, but that hat has been like, he doesn't go to the hospital without it. He doesn't go to any, you know, really anywhere without it.
There you go.
Yeah, I can always get another one.
Now I don't have to go to the mall.
I think Marky probably blessed Chris and Mac more than they blessed him.
When I look at Marky and I see the faith that he has in God, to me, he's a perfect example of how I need to be.
His worship music is what gets him through. And so he said that song makes him hopeful.
He said, I don't worry about my disease. When I go to heaven, God's going to give me a new body.